Joey. We just wanted to come up here and say a few words about the new couple, almost newlyweds, specifically Chode. And just kind of pretty much assure you that as neurotic as Chode is right now, and as terribly crude and unbelievably annoying as we can be, he's probably shaking how nervous he is for what we're going to say right now. So, as worried as he usually gets in situations like this,
speak up louder.
Project there, get right in there.
Chode's gag reflex usually betrays him, so we're going to help him out a little bit in case he gets nervous, and bring him a trash can. Just in case he...
We have that at the altar too.
Yes, we'll bring it to the altar too. Really, we're up here to talk about how much we love Chode, and now Becca, even though we don't know her quite as well as Chode. And that being said, we want to make sure that if we offend anybody with something that we do, preemptively we apologize, because we feel like we only get one chance to make fun of him like this in the public area, and this is the only opportunity. So,
Alright, so in that vein, in case you hadn't noticed, we refer to our friend Daniel Ian Chodos as Chode, or the Chode, and it's, you know, since become a very affectionate name. We like to refer to him as, and it's pretty much the only name we ever give him. And since he's a unique and multifaceted individual, we feel like no single definition that easily encompasses who we are, so we went to theurbandictionary.com to figure out exactly what a Chode is. So if we can help all of you out, we're going to go ahead and hold this up so you have a better understanding of what Chode means.
From the mid-1800s, when this was thought to be a muscle, in 1879, it first showed up in medical books as Chodemus maximus, and was later shortened to Chode in 1903. In 1920, it was discovered to actually not be a muscle, but the name stuck. In French, it is known as the taint, and the Sioux Indian tribe affectionately referred to it as the fleshy fun bridge. For that, but Becca's marrying somebody we call Chode, and somebody had to say it, so we apologize. I met Chode first when he pledged our fraternity, and I was a year older than him, and it was immediately obvious how friendly and fun he can be. From day one, we had a blast hanging out together. However, it was also obvious how neurotic and worrisome he was from the start, as all of us older guys were concerned if he was going to spontaneously combust from neuroticism. Joey here was my designated little brother in the fraternity, but I sort of made myself Chode's surrogate big brother and made sure that he was okay throughout the process. I personally think that he only put me in his wedding party because I snuck him some juice and a snack during the initiation process. Sorry guys.
Most nights when people are drunk and then, you know, they're drinking, guys tend to be very boisterous. We talk about how strong we are, how good at sports we were, all the rest of that. Chode's the only individual I've ever met that, when he's drunk, decides to challenge people to a race walking. If you ever see the video of Dan in his tiny shorts and his little tank top, race walking around, you'll know just how spectacular this would be. So, good luck.
Friends anyone can have. A whole group of us, friends, have traveled across the country for his engagement party, his bachelor party, and of course his wedding. And none of us thought twice about doing it because we know how great of a friend he really is. This is the 6th time that I've traveled across the country to visit Chode, and I would do it 6 more times in a heartbeat just to spend time with him and of course with Becca. We go months and months without hanging out with Chode, and regardless of how many months pass, when we get together, all of us have the best times of our lives. I do want to make it a side point that Chode has visited me 0 times. Him too, 0 times. And I expect Chode and Becca to visit me at least 6 times in Los Angeles over the next 2-3 years, maybe even for their honeymoon. Now,
come on, improv.
something. She doesn't wish to repeat.
In college, Chode was never the most happy, secure, or dapper guy. He seemed to do okay with the ladies, but something was missing. Always a bit timid, ragged clothes, his hair was never done, his nose was always running. We used to call him Shambles.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
To give you an indication of what we mean. This photo taken by Nemzer in Chode's junior year is pretty indicative of what he looked like. Please pay attention to the lack of enthusiasm on his face. This is a guy who is content but not incredibly happy. His grades were not as high as he was capable of, and his life was not exactly as he had planned. Something was just missing. Then he met Becca. I'm not sure how she got drunk enough to decide to go out with Chode, but she did, and luckily they fell in love.
Becca, you're obviously an absolutely incredible woman, and we love you. We really do. But the main reason why we love you so much is the effect you've actually had on Chode. Since he met you, he's been amazingly happy, secure, confident. He's always smiling. He has a great job. He continues to impress, and he's currently getting his MBA. And he's as clean cut and fashionable as anyone we know. We're talking Ferragamo belts. Everything. The opposite of what we knew in college.
Just to prove our point, I want to show you the comparison here. This is what you have to show. This is Shambles. We like to call it Rebecca or Shambles. And this is Chode and
Hey!
you notice how happy he is, collared shirt, tucked in. It's pretty impressive. So Becca, from all of us, thank you.
Now, to get slightly sentimental in a mean way, one of the things I love about you is your patience. You're one of the most incredible people in terms of being able to deal with the amount of shit we give you on a daily basis. I mean, we are such sarcastic jerks, and you take it with a grain of salt. It's absolutely incredible. And one story, when I was trying to think of sort of, you know, what encompasses what that is, one story I thought of was sophomore year, after sophomore year when we were living in Brooklyn. And Borson decided to take a trip out from Michigan. So our good friend Adam, you know, he jumps into his Jeep, he makes it all the way out to New York, but just as he gets to the Jersey tunnel, his car breaks down. And so what does Adam do? He walks into the gas station and picks up a trash bag, just a hefty trash bag, throws all of his stuff into it like a hobo, you know, then makes the walk, he gets all the way to Coney Island, he gets there, you know, he takes it, he walks into our house, or your house in particular, he walks into your house, walks into Dan's room, turns, sees his futon, and opens the bag and empties everything in it onto his bed. We're talking dirt, gravel, sand, anything else this homeless son of a bitch collected on his journey into New York. And the fact that you didn't walk into the kitchen and grab a butcher's knife and cut his throat for doing that speaks volumes about the kind of person you are. And to me that translates into the type of person you will be as a husband. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I think you guys are going to be
Internet.
we really give Chode a hard time, and he kind of makes it easy for us, but he does take it in stride. So Chode and Becca, we cannot be any happier for you, and we surely cannot be any more ecstatic to celebrate the happiest weekend of your lives. I speak for Joey and myself when I say we're beyond honored to represent both of you in the wedding party. You're one of our best friends, Chode. We hope you know that, no matter how much we make fun of you, no matter how upset your families are if we've done anything